Alright, we're good. How are you doing, my stars? Hopefully you're doing alright. I was having some minor audio technical difficulties. I don't really know what was going on, but I managed to get it fixed, I think. So hopefully you guys are doing alright. Shining as bright as you usually do. Today we will be playing the Stanley Parable. I really don't know, anything about this game other than the history, which is that it used to be that Half-Life 2 mod, but now it's its own standalone game, and it's gonna get its own not its own, but a remastered version later this year. So that's pretty cool. So I thought I don't know if I'm always gonna start here in this main chat area, but I figured may as well. But I think today we should just hop right into it, because I think the game, I remember taking a look, and the game is pretty short, so, and it has multiple kind of endings. So I'm hoping to maybe get through one or two. We'll see. we'll see how long it takes. But the game, it sounds interesting. You can make choices. But you don't have to make the choices it tells you. Anyway, how about we just get started right away today, because I'm very interested to play. I was messing around with some of the audio and video settings in the game, but it should be okay. So let me do this. Okay, you stop. Then I'll hop over here and then bring this up. Okay. I'm keeping an eye on the audio, and it seems okay. So I want to do this though, and then we'll keep going. So it's got this the infinite. What would you even call this? The infinite mirror. It's when you hold a mirror in front of a mirror and you just see infinitely. It's got that stuff going on, but that's pretty cool. There was earlier, there was just on this title screen, there was a bunch of people talking and background noise, but then I clicked something in the audio settings and it disappeared. So, oh well. Hopefully that's not too bad. There's some subtitle stuff, but I'm not sure if that's important. But I just left that as the default for now. So let's go back. Begin. Height. Oh, the end is never the end. Okay. Loading. Bit slow to load. Admittedly, I didn't check. Okay, it's moving. Okay, it's gonna take a second to load. We'll give it a second to load. Oh, okay. It's loading a bit faster than I thought it would, but at the same time, it's also loading a bit slower than I thought it would. It's pretty quiet. There's no music. Oh.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Is that me?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Sounds familiar.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
I see.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
That's a long time.
And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
I mean, as long as he's happy.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Ah, okay. First off, two things. Audio, music, turn that down. Second, keyboard and mouse sensitivity, crank that up. Much better. Okay, that's a bit too sensitive now. Turn this down. I like my mouse to be pretty sensitive. It's still a bit too much. Turn that down a bit more. Ah, perfect. I like when I just like have mouse sensitivity stuff. I like to have my mouse sensitive enough where moving my mouse from like one side of the screen to the other, I move my mouse like 1 inch. So that's how like sensitive I like my mouse. Okay, so we can walk around. Oh. Okay, can I jump? No jump. Oh, we can crouch. I see. Okay, so we leave from the office. Hi. Oh. Can't open the door.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Meeting room? Sure. Okay, so these are all...
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
No co-workers. Outside, it's just something that hurts your eyes. What's this? Oh. Oh, what? What have I done? Oh, Peace! Hello, Peace! How are you? No worries about being late. We're playing the Stanley Parable. I don't really know what's going on in this game, but I'm excited to just explore a bit. Hello. Hope we can turn all the computers off. I don't know if I should. I mean, we don't want to waste power, right? Let's turn that off. What is this saying? Username access? Goodbye. The meeting room. Where is the meeting room? Okay, so I can just like interact with various things. Okay.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Alright, Mr. Narrator, you don't have to get, like, sassy with me. I just wanna... Oh, what? Was coffee always on the ground? Oh, well, anyway. What's this? It's like a... I don't even know what that is. For the meeting room. Yeah. Let's keep going.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Sure. Yeah, why not? Let's go through the left door. Oh, can I change my mind? I want to change my mind. Okay, never mind. What's this? 413? Oh, that computer's on. Oh. What in the world? That was not that earlier. That was a leaf. Employee of the year. Can I change these other paintings as well? That was weird. Any of these doors open? Hello? Anyone home? Oh, this is kind of dark. No windows.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Sure. Meeting room. Weekly targets. What does that say? Marketing Mondays. This is going to be a long and sassy experience. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Boss's inspection. Financial panic meeting. we're broke. We're broke Wednesdays. Wow. Office party. Oh, nice. Pre-review of weekly review. What does this say? Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Rip Franz. I don't really know what happened to Franz, but rest in peace, Franz. Interesting. What about this? Targets. Okay, I don't know why I thought targets as in like assassinations. Targets. Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Standardized graphs 40 times wide. Not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Chris, what are you doing in the broom closet? Hire someone to synergize papers. Papers are too synergized? Fire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please move. Keep the targets of the topic on the topic of something. Oh. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Wow, that's kind of deep. Complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next to today's agenda items. Reflect. What does this say? Employee. I've already forgotten my own employee number, but that's probably okay. We can see this was made in Excel, PowerPoint, not Excel, PowerPoint. I know what I'm talking about. We have friends touch the whiteboard. Everyone is unique. You, most of all. Oh, how nice. How nice. Bi-quarterly. We need less reviews. We need less reviews. Get rid of the death sport portion? But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers? More water cooler heaters. What? Isn't it like kind of like against the name, like contradictory? It's like it's a water cooler, but like it can dispense like hot water? Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Oh, I understand. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic. Big net? Some sort of trap? Alright, this is interesting. On your boss... Okay, I was reading that. Alright, fine. I won't read that then. Synergize core value expenditures. I don't really know what that means. Maybe some like businessy stuff? Shift global market paradigm? Monetize free to play. That doesn't really make sense. What in the world? Less air? I think the amount of air right now is okay. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, okay. Broom closet. Chris? Are you here?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Chris? But Chris was in here. Am I Chris now? No, I'm Stanley.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Wow, the narrator's so sassy. Can I close the door on myself? I can. Oh. What if I just stay in here?
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I was gonna say, what does FA stand for, but I think I know what FA stands for. The second word is
really
all.
Still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why? Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
It's very nice in the broom closet. I can see why Chris spends so much time in the broom closet.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Yeah, but Chris spent so much time in here, so I kind of want to know why
Maybe to you this
Chris
is
likes it so
somehow
much.
its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favorite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
I just like the broom closet. You know, Chris was here.
Really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is.
Oh, now he's just
that
being
or with drug
mean.
money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Whoa. Narrator, you can't say that.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
What?
You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Are you done? He's so sassy. Why don't we just stay in here, though? Now I kind of want to stay in here out of spite. What if I just don't leave? Make it think I'm gonna leave, and close the door. Just chilling in the broom closet, having fun with some. What are those? That's like a. It's like, I was gonna say it's like a film, but it looks like a coil of rope. I like some wrenches, some duct tape. We all love duct tape. Of course, the broom in the broom closet. Just a singular broom in the broom closet. All right, I think we gotta go. All right, that was fun.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you. You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids. Perhaps there's a monkey nearby you can hand the controls to. A fish? Fungus? Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Alright. Can I go back in? Nah, alright, he wants me to go. Alright, fine, narrator, have it your way.
Coming to a staircase,
I want to go back to the broom closet.
To his boss's office.
Walk upstairs. Well, now I don't want to listen to you. You were mean to me. That's fine. We'll give him a second chance. We'll give him a second chance. You're like a tsundere trying to get the. What's this? Executive bathroom. I wonder what an executive bathroom looks like. Oh, I like the dark wood. Very nice.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
That's true. I couldn't have known that. I have a dot on my screen now. What's this about? Oh, it's probably just for that.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
You're right. I can't possibly know that, but you know we're gonna pretend like I do.
2845.
What if I do a different one?
Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that they forgot. But it turns out that the panel's emergency override kicked in, and the door just opened all by itself.
Oh,
and
hey!
Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop.
Hey! Mission accomplished. 2845. Oh. Okay. That'll do ya. What's going on here? Oh, this doesn't look like a corporate building. What's going on here? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, that's kind of spooky. Oh, it's very dark. Well, I wonder if there's anything back here. Oh, I can barely see to begin with. Oh, well, anyway. It's a bit spooky for me, so I'm just gonna go this way. Down. Oh, that scared me a lot. I would fare very well with a horror game. I would fare excellently.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
I did?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay! This isn't supposed to be a scary game. I don't think so, at least.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh, what in the world? What if I go back? Let me go. I don't want it. Mind Control Facility? Huh? Escape? Mind control or escape? Mind control. Whoa, it's very dark. What's this? Hi. What's this? Boop.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Sure, I am strong-willed. Show me the truth. Cameras. But, I can't, employee observation protocol. Okay. Boop.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Huh? Oh, the music is kind of...
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Oh?
No.
What?
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Never. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Ah. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, what? Oh, okay. Oh, what? What? When in doubt, press buttons. Press buttons. I thought that's like a brimstone symbol. Press the buttons. Press them all. That's a house. It's a... Okay. Hi. What's this? These buttons don't have lights on them. It says mind control offline though. Mind control offline. Mind control. Oh, I see. I see. I see. What's this big red button? I want to press the. I want to press the big red button. What's this area? Ooh. Is this where you go to get mind controlled? Then you can walk across to observe the mind control from above. Okay, okay. I understand. Power. What was this button? 5? 4. 5. Okay. Whoa. Mind control. Idle. Awaiting input.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Well, this went from like 0 to 100 real fast. What if I go back? What if I just go back? Hey! Off! Oh!
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command.
Success.
Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Well, first off, that was very loud, so I'm going to turn the music down a bit. Okay. Hi!
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Beat the game. Alright, we're done here. See you next stream. Okay. Wait, what? I'm back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh, it never ends.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, okay. So then we go back to the beginning. Ah, I see. Okay. Let's not listen to him this time. Well, I mean, I don't really have a choice here, I suppose. I want to touch things, though.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
This was like that leaf painting earlier that, like, changed. Okay. Let's keep going, though.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. I do want to admire the employee lounge.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
Yeah, what a nice room.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yes. I'll drink it all in. I wonder why this part is, like, lower than the rest of the room.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
He's right. Really, really worth it. But this just looks like a tripping hazard. Like, you know, you're just walking around, then boom!
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
Man, why is the narrator so mean? I just like the room. I want to sit on the sofa.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
It was? What message? What message would that be, Mr. Narrator? Do you wanna tell me what that message would be? What's the message? What are you trying to tell me? Alright, I think we have to go. Alright. Fine.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
First open door on his left to get back to business. Oh. No. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. I'm not lying.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Well, I'm still here, so... Let's keep going. Oh, what's this? Ooh. Boxes. Okay. Forklift. Going down?
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Whoops.
All of his co-workers were...
I was not trying to do that, I swear.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Whoopsie. Let's just quickly get back to where we were at. Alright, okay.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Go this way, okay. Yes, employee lounge, very nice. Ooh, wow, tripping hazard. Okay, moving on.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
First open door on the left. Nope, let's keep going forward. Okay, this way. Down the stairs.
He wasn't 5 years ago.
Onto the elevator. What does it say? Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo. I suppose it does tell you do not jump off, and I did jump off. So, my bad.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Maybe.
I'm not your enemy, really. I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
There is?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really?
What?
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Oh.
Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Yeah, but you're being...
Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Yeah, but you're being mean to me, though. You're being mean to me. How can I trust people who are being mean? Warning, do not stand on this side of the fence. Well, I mean... Can't you only read that if you're standing on that side of the fence? Okay. Where are we going, Mr. Narrator?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue door, got it.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue, understood.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Blue. Crystal clear. Got it.
Fine, go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see, there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yes.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles?
Yes.
Skill tree?
Yes.
Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback.
Sure.
There we go.
Oh.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
Now you're speaking my language, but what if I go over here? Oh. I understand.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
Oh.
You say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices. Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback.
Yeah, you know, options are nice.
Aha! You see, I knew I was onto something. Where do these flashes of inspiration come from? How did I know the game needed a third door? Well, it's instinct mostly, a calling in your gut. I really couldn't say where the idea came from, except that I felt it in my soul.
Oh, your soul,
Can't
eh?
teach that, Stanley. Don't even try.
Ah.
Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh. Worldwide leaderboard. Good old Neil, Skid, Nicho Nacho, Vala. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, okay. Skip the intro. Only the 3% of the players chose the blue door. Stanley, that's me. How long does it take you to get to the correct door? Compete against others to improve your Stanley Parable career. You are 9,328. That is 9,328. Why not ask some friends for some help? There, friends list empty. He's so mean. So mean. What if I go over here, though? It all leads to this, huh?
Would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Yeah, it was a bit... Yeah, I can make the game better, be some menuing and gacha element. You know, gacha would be pretty nice, eh? Gacha would be pretty nice. I'm pretty neutral about this, though.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
Sure.
Let me boot it up.
Oh.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's
What?
a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So
4 hours?
give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective. Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
Holy, that scared me a lot. I can only handle that twice. Goodbye, baby.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or purely to spite me? Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out, I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work.
More
Let's
games?
give it a shot.
Oh!
Well,
Yo!
Stanley, is this any better?
It's
At
Minecraft.
last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough? Tell me that, Stanley.
Hold on, I have to change the stream title. It's Minecraft now.
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house. This will go here. No, here. And then... Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes.
We love
It's
doors.
complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
Yo, it's Minecraft. I haven't played Minecraft in forever. I didn't think this would be how I would start playing again. Alright.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect? It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond,
Yes.
everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Yes, mining. For diamonds. Oh, into the scary cave.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
Nope. I did not bring torches. Cool. It's cool there. Mushrooms.
Oh, no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
No, I was okay with Minecraft. Ah. I was okay with Minecraft. What's this game?
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell...
I've always wanted to play Portal. What the heck? What? Oh, scared me so much.
Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
Oh, I gotta change the stream title again. We're actually playing Portal instead.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through any
No.
more of these.
What? 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 Work in progress. Filing cabinets. Is this a maze now? What have I done? Oh. Okay. What is this? What? Okay. Kind of spooky. Okay. Oh, the light at the end of the tunnel. What's that? Like a brain scan? What's going on here? Hello? Hello? What's this? Hello? 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 It's a... I don't know what that is. Hi, hello? I don't think this does anything. Okay. So, am I not supposed to be this way? Just over here? Door? Whoa!
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Oh, okay. Oh.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Whoa, it's...
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Looks a bit different now. Looks a bit different than before. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I kind of want to see what happens if you
This was not the correct way
go
to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it
don't
perfectly
jump
well.
off the
Perhaps he wanted
thing.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, very nice employee lounge.
The
Ooh,
lounge
blue
was
carpets.
sublime.
Ah, tripping hazard.
A work of
Okay.
art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
That takes you back on track, right? If it does, let's take the escape
And so he
ending.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
How can I resist the button? How can I resist the button?
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Are you sure, Mr. Narrator? Are you sure it's left? Okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
That actually scared me so much. You can close this too?
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
What were you thinking?
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see.
Yeah, I can wait all day.
Left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Are you sure about that? Okay. If you say so, Mr. Narrator. Oh, this looks familiar.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Oh, we're back to the normal office
All
now.
of his
Okay.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What an interesting game. I wanna take that like exit. Oh wait, what?
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere or...
I don't think so.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley.
What?
Let's find the story.
What? Oh, so okay, wait, these doors are all connected. Okay. Find the story. What in the world is happening here? What? Now this is what I call surreal. Oh, what is happening? What's over here? What in the
I'll
world?
say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on.
I'm having a good time.
There definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Wait, this looks familiar. Okay. Take two.
All
Three.
of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Hi. Meeting room. There's no doors.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Sure. Backtrack. Yeah. Retrace your steps and stuff like that. This room did not look like that before. Okay. Yeah, these rooms are like less finished than before. Interesting. Interesting. What's on that screen? Is that? Looks like a game. Okay.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. What? What?
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Yeah, I think it was an office.
Do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing,
RPG.
How about this? You win!
Yay!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
What are you talking about?
Some people
I'm
win
walking.
fair and square,
I'm
and this was
walking
not
here.
one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
See you next time, narrator. Hello, narrator.
All right,
Stanley. Oh,
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable adventure line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
easy. Wait, but that's not where it went before, though. What if I want to go this way, though?
No, I'm down. We're leaving it up to the line from now on.
Okay, narrator. Okay. Let's use the line. Okay. You better look at that. Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I was playing the game. It's solitaire.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
It's kind of deep.
Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Sorry, narrator, you lost me.
Right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
What? Hold on, I'm turning this down. I'm sorry, the music is very nice, and I hope it doesn't get me copyright claimed. I'm gonna turn this down a bit. That did not work. Let me just turn the audio down a bit. Okay. What if I go this way, though? Adventure! Oh, what? Oh. It loops. So I have to follow the line. The music is so loud! So this just loops now, huh? Oh, weird. Okay, I'll follow the line. Wait, what? It's on the wall. Okay. I want to go up here, though. You can turn the music off, please. What in the world? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. What? What in the... What is happening? What? Where is this light coming from? Oh, it's just that moving around. Okay. What the... Monetary ledgers. Corporate imbalances. Reports, reviews, accounts. What's over here? Oh, it all connects. Budget analysis. Hi.
Wait, cut the music. Go back and look at that fern.
Why?
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
This fern, huh? This fern. Okay. Hi. Sure.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh, over here. Hi. Oh.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Restart. Follow the line.
You know what, Stan?
What?
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
intelligent people, right? Why can't we
Yeah.
make up our own story? Something exciting,
Yeah.
daring,
Yeah.
mysterious.
Yeah.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know, How about this direction?
I'm an expert in wandering. Which direction? I'm wandering. Which direction? I'm an expert wanderer. Yes, let's wander.
Now,
oh, this brings me back.
This is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination.
Wait, what?
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Am I just walking in circles? What? What? Now that will mess with your brain. Okay.
Oh, no, not you again.
It's the line.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
But the line is going in the same direction that I'm going in, so... Oh. Goodbye, line. Oh, what's this?
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control.
Yes.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
Perhaps.
And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Destiny!
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So...
I'm confused.
Okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do happen to have a...
And we're back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And we're back.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And he forgot everything. Ah, okay. So I want to go to like that. This was that employee of the month thing, right? It's not there anymore. Anyway, I want to go take that escape exit. What a weird ending that was.
Not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an iron. Oh no,
he remembers.
No, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
What the heck was that, Joe Peace? You're asking the wrong guy. I don't know what the heck was up with that. That was a pretty funny ending, though. I like that one. Okay, so we go over here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed.
All right, fine.
Moments with some calming new age music.
Let's sit down. I can't sit down. I can't access the thing. I'm just gonna sit on the table.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Hey. Okay, now. Okay, Mr. Narrator. Let's see who's in charge of the game now. We go this way.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that
No.
read Mind
Escape.
Control Facility.
Let me out. Let me
Although
out.
this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Will I, huh? Will I?
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
I am. Down I go. Oh, we're falling. What?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
I don't want to get crunched.
Stanley.
I don't want to get crunched. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
What?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh. What in the world? This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development through the core layout, although the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Oh. So we go in, we turn right, come over here, and then we get the two doors. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. And then, 2 doors. A set of 2 open doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Oh. Filing cabinets, love it. Office computers, love to see them. What does that say? What does that say? This is like the credits? No. Employee stuff. Okay. And then installing stuff. Various door designs. Oh, interesting. How weird. The office. Button sounds. The selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and synthesized. Ah, okay. Credits. I see. And then we can go over here. Is this like a museum or something? Office clock. Boss's office. Oh, is that what it looked like in the original game? Oh. Okay. How weird. Employee lounge, something over there. The underground, right?
They're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing. Does that sound plausible to you? When Stanley came to the lift, he traveled upward to the power source at the top of the facility to end this injustice. Then he pushed the number 4.
Record dialogue from the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from every... Oh, interesting. This is like... This is like like an art book for like an anime or something. Just some extra stuff. That's cool. Freedom ending. Okay, yeah. Okay. Freedom ending. This is the freedom ending as it existed in beta. Oh, okay. Monitor room. What's this? Countdown room. Was this the... Yeah, that was the... Okay, wait, what's that? Is that leaving this place? Okay. Let's take another quick look around. What's this? Game design mockup. Okay. This is my office. Okay. Hi. And then... These are screenshots of the HD remix. More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. Oh, how weird. The lounge. The lounge looking good as ever. What's this? The apartment timer. Oh. Okay. Cargo lift. Oh! So it shows different endings. One option. Obey, disobey, get to the lounge. 1 doorway to maintenance in the office. 2 doorways to maintenance. Oh, okay. Vent. What about this? Vent? Oh, are these like mock-ups? What is this? The flow of hallways following the first 2 doors was important to get right. Since players will replay them so many times, we discussed a number of designs, but ultimately it was the simplest version that won out. Ah. This is really cool. Wow. What does this say? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. From Like Harris. Hi, Mr. Oh, how is the game going? I hope it's as good or better than the first one. From a cool man. James Irvine. Subject. How's the games? Oh, what? You bargained with a magnificent voice, or did you bargain with a magician? Wow. Okay, let's go Wait, what? Warzone? We designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens? A war against the narrator. It's too jokey and too on the nose. I would have liked to do that. Okay, let's go down to where was I going? I'm already lost. I'm directionally challenged. Where am I going? Where was that thing that was like the Stanley Parable? Over here? This way? Over here? Nope, this looks all new. Levers? Okay. Was it over here? Yes. Exit. Okay. Hi.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Oh? Begin the game again?
As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. It can be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
I think it's gonna stay black. Okay.
This is the story of a...
Skip. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Very interesting. Okay, I want to go back to the mind control one, but
When
like
Stanley came
turn
to a
it
set of
on.
two open doors, he
So
entered
we're
the
gonna-
door on his left.
We're gonna speed run this. Ooh. Go over here. Ooh, meeting
Yet
room.
there was not a
Hello.
single person here either.
Chris in the thing.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Go.
to go back to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Let me in. Let me in. Okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his
There's
boss's
many
office.
options. I want to go up here. I want to go back to that mind control one and like turn it on.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Okay, that's pretty funny. Okay, loading. Hi. Okay, go through here. Ooh, spooky dark tunnel. Okay, lots of pipes
Stanley
everywhere.
walked straight ahead through
Yes,
a large
yes.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
Mind control facility. Press the button. Hi.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Okay, we're gonna sit through this for a
What horrible
bit.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yeah, I've been here, done that. Walk over here, press the button, boop. Okay.
Now the monitor.
Wow, monitors. Yes,
Their
true
true
nature.
revealed.
Cameras.
Each bore the
Wow.
number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Hi.
And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Nothing. Okay, press the button. Yes. Boop.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
Can't believe
Had
it.
Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Down we go. Hi.
No. He refused
Right up.
to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
We could change it.
Proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content.
What? This is different.
Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
Okay,
For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yeah. Okay, I want to turn it on first, but then I want to do one where I press all the buttons in order. Okay. So we're gonna... First time we turned it off. Turn it on.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they
Yes,
kept you
I did.
enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Control?
Power.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
Really?
You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do
Oh,
much better than
I've done that
I'm
plenty.
afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Oh no.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex.
Uh-oh.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to
I don't
them.
even know where the... Oh,
I
wait, what?
erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Oh, red button.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside.
Passcode.
Or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
What was up
But
here?
I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Oh.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Did I do it right?
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it
Yes.
off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons. No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won?
Yes.
Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No.
Stanley, You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along.
Right.
It's just seconds ticking away to your death.
I understand.
You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble.
Humble?
This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30
Okay, that
seconds
doesn't
you
do
have
anything.
left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big...
Oh, she rumbling.
No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Oh, we're rumbling.
Choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Ah! And restart. Okay.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing.
Is he extra sassy now? Extra sassy narrator?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, I did. And then I go down the stairs, because I want to see what that does this time. Down the stairs.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
No one here.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might find an aunt coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs
Down.
to his boss's office.
Downstairs. Got it. Nothing back here. Okay.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Nope.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss.
Yes.
Admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Scary.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked
my feet.
down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
The doors.
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy
Oh,
after
thank
all.
goodness.
And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float.
Oh!
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too
Hey!
was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was
This is
he really
nice.
so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the
a good
voice
question.
was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream.
Nope.
How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Of course.
Now, hearing
Fully
the
awake.
voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream.
Was
Did
it?
the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that?
Can I see the stars
again? This
again?
voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley.
My name is Stanley.
I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
What? What is happening?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What in the world? Okay. There's some stuff in the right
This
door
was not
that I
the
haven't done
regular
yet, I
meeting room,
think.
And Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, we love the employee lounge. Wow, blue floor.
Stanley
Ooh, tripping hazard. Okay.
Stanley for the first, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. We go here.
Stanley
Down
was
here.
so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years
We
ago.
go in here, and don't jump off this time. Hi.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Right.
I realize
Sure.
that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
What?
She's been waiting.
Who? Oh, what the heck?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone. Oh, no, you can't. You just unplugged the phone? Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
Me neither.
Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
I just like going through
that kind
doors.
of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Wait, what?
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent.
What?
Making choices on a regular basis is the best
What
part to a
am I
healthy
looking at?
decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah,
Whoa.
welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. Okay. Hi. I'm here. Hi.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Right.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the
Ha 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 ha!
story.
That wouldn't make any sense at all.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. Okay. Backtrack. Okay. Lounge? Oh, so nice. Ah, tripping hazard.
You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Real world.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would.
Yes.
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Yes.
All right.
Hey.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Hi. Left.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps
Whoa.
we're not too late.
They're all super... Whoa. Whoa. No. Right door. What if I just... Can I just stay here? Whoa, this is weird. Okay. I guess I have to go to the right door, the left door. Hi. Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
What?
I have to. I have to.
You don't have to. You don't have to. What?
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought
Me.
you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I'm not a child.
Oh.
You are a child.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
Been there,
It would have
done
been
that.
so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
What?
That means
What?
choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait, we reset back here. Yeah, this really messes with your head, eh? I'm going to the right door. Is it gonna be glitchy?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly,
Oh.
hurry.
Wait.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I can't see anything. Narrator. Narrator. Ooh, what's happening? Hi. Oh. We're still here. Door on the left. What door? Is this just the ending for this run? Enter the door on the left. I think this is just the end. think we have to begin the game again. Ooh, so weird. Okay, I want to see achievements. What? There's a... Oh. Don't play the Stanley Parable for 5 years? It's impossible to get this achievement. What are these achievements? Speedrun. In under 4 minutes, 22 seconds. You can't jump? No, seriously, we disabled it. Quit the game and then start it again. For the entire duration of a Tuesday. Click on door 435 times. And then 8. Okay. Hold on, there's a couple more things to try out, I think. Hey, skip this. Okay, click on door 435 times.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition. I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it.
50 clicks.
Yes, almost certainly.
Okay.
50 clicks.
Keep clicking. Click away. Hey. Click the door.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment. Willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost.
No matter what the cost.
Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
417. 417. 417. 417.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Was that back here? 437. No. Wait, yes.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415, 10 clicks or so. 415, 415. 415, 417, 415, 415.
Now, back to door number 437.
Back to door 437. Got it. 437. I've forgotten where it was. 437. 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine?
The copy machine. Copy machine. Where's the copy machine? Copy machine. Over here? No, that's decisions. Copy machine. Gotta find the copy machine. Copy machine. This is for the Chivos. Copy machine. Copy machine. Oh, this.
All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
417. Got it. No problem.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
419. Get up there.
Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416.
416. 416.
We've almost got it! Now the
Copy machine.
Do that one again!
Get to the copy machine. Copy machine?
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
What was I thinking? Okay, I think we're done here. One of them was like 8. Just press 8 like a bunch of times. Pressing 8. I don't really understand what that achievement's about, but anyway. I want to see what happens if you do pick up the telephone. Let's see what happens if you do pick up the telephone. Let's see. Okay, go
When
to
Stanley came to a set
to
of
the
two
right
open
door.
doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, I do. Well,
Stanley
okay.
felt
Oh,
lightheaded,
what tripping hazard.
butterflies in his stomach. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
He did not. We keep going forward. This way.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Incredible. Yes, get on the lift. Whoop.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Perhaps.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Right.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For her. Yes, my wife.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Whoops, no, that's the plug.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one.
Whoa. Oh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Whoa, scared the heck out of me.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay. What in the world is this?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Press K on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow.
Okay.
It's a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
B.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Oh.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Right. F.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Why to spend time with the boys?
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
You to prepare dinner? Okay.
As he wandered
What
through
in
this
the world?
fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many
We got that
directions.
one.
And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press 8 to tell your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press 5 to tell your wife you love her. I love you.
But there is no answer.
Oh, what?
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
I think I know what's happening here.
The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
R to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Don't do it. Don't press it. Well, gonna press it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press U to question nothing. U.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
What?
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Oh. And we're back. Okay. That was interesting. There's one other one that I can think of that maybe we could do.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed
I don't know what these computers are for. These computers are probably important,
Stanley
but
looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
no trace. Is to go through the red door when I kept going through the blue door. So I believe that was...
Stanley came to a set of two open doors.
Yeah, it should be where we
entered
jump
the door
down
on his
here.
left.
Yes, on the
This
right.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, and
Nope.
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yes.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Right, yes. Employee lounge. Wow, so nice. Ah, tripping hazard.
Majestic.
Okay.
Perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No, we go over here. Hi.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years
We
ago.
get on this. Whoop.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Here we go.
There's
Get
someone
ready.
you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
And drop.
Please. What? Really? I was in
Okay.
the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that
only
convinced
narrators.
that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show
Right.
you something beautiful.
Beautiful.
Look, let me prove it. Let
Yes.
me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Red door. Yes.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to
back
get
to
somewhere that isn't
some
here.
crazy
running
stuff.
and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
Solution.
Here, let me show you.
Huh? Oh, it's dark. What?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
What? So what's this? What in the world?
Here. Yes. Oh, It's beautiful.
Wow.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Ooh. This is nice. Alright, time to go through the door.
No,
What?
wait. Where are you going?
I have to go back. Oh, what?
Right. Where were we?
Happiness. Goodbye. Oh. What if I go back? Okay, it looks the same. Okay. Okay.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset.
Oh.
We'll lose all of this.
Oh. Hi.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh. Well. Sayonara.
No! Oh.
Oh, I'm alive.
Thank God, you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
Sure.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving. Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Oh.
No. No, no. What do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
Oh. Well, it looked like we were fine that first time this happened.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me? Yes. Perhaps you can. Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about. I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Can I? But...
No, perhaps not.
But... The stairs, though.
My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly? Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Now he's just guilt-tripping
You
me.
wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me? I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I still thought that was possible.
Okay, back to the stairs. Back to the stairs. Okay, up we go. Up we go, up the stairs. Going up the stairs so that we can jump off. And make the narrator feel bad. I do kind of feel bad for him, but here we go. Way! Oh!
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh, now you just kind of feel bad for him. Oh, there's a text box there, but there's nothing on the text box. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, well, I think that's like pretty
No
much
matter how
everything I
hard
can
Stanley looked,
think
he
of.
couldn't find a trace
do.
of his co-workers.
I think that's like pretty much everything. Like, I don't know if there's anything else to do in these like first, like this first area, because I feel like that's where most of this is. Just check around everywhere. Windows, desks, computers.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it advance the story in any way.
I wonder what that fern was about in that other run. I don't think that was anything too like important, but I don't think so, at least. You can see some stuff in that room. I don't think we can get over there. Awaiting input. Boop. Wait, what? Input received. Wait, maybe if I go again? Is that input gonna be still there? Oh, wait, what?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Wait,
what could it mean?
What?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, it looks different this
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait a second. What the heck was that? Hold on. Begin again. Begin again. Is it normal? Okay, this is normal.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Wait, the computer's off this time. Wait, what? Oh. Okay, well, okay. And then... Begin again? And that's blue.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. Okay. Hi. And then it's gonna be doors.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors...
And then we begin again. Normal again. Phones. Phone. Hello?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Okay. Input? Nope, not that one. Okay. Not that one. Where's the computer? Not this one. Okay. We need more input computers. Maybe we restart? Huh, that's interesting. Okay. There's a bit more to this game than I thought, eh? Okay, what if we restart? Okay, it's normal.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, I've already done that, yes. Okay. Computer? Not this one. Maybe a computer... later? No. Were there more computers?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
How curious.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
There's no more computers though. That's interesting. Nothing in here, of course. Okay.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Okay, so now the narrator's like, just please go to the meeting room. Okay. Wait, what if I just keep restarting? Is the narrator just gonna say, like, different stuff? Keep turning these computers on and off, but, like... Oh, whoops. Okay. These doors open both directions. And then we go to the... This would be the doors again.
When Stanley came to a set of two...
What if I just keep restarting? Is the narrator gonna be like, yo, just go to the meeting room, please?
How long was I sitting there?
Oh.
Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Still no computer with the input. Yeah, let's keep trying it. Let's just keep restarting and seeing what the narrator has to say. How do you feel about this, narrator?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Oh.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
The end is never the end. Oh, we've got to save some power, turn all those off. Achievement unlocked, unachievable. Alright, well, there you go. Alright. Alright. Hey. Okay. So that's that. Doors.
Stanley came.
Restart. I don't think this is gonna do anything though. Oh, we're back.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Back to normal. Back to normal. Computers, normal. Awaiting input, no. Okay, so I don't know what that awaiting input thing was about then. Okay, I don't usually do this, but we're gonna... Hold on, let me check on my phone, actually. I'm very curious about this. I'm very, very curious. Okay, I don't usually do this, but Stanley Parable, awaiting input. Hopefully I can find what this is about. Awaiting input are special computers obtaining the heaven ending.
Stanley stood for a long time in one.
Yes, narrator.
It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Okay, so the boss's secretary. Okay. So that's on the left and go up. Okay, so I don't know what that ending is about.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Yes, and we go up. Okay. And we go in here.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Let me in.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase,
Right.
Stanley walked
Hi.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Boss's office. Right, because there's a computer over here. Ah! Okay, and then I think we can just restart. Okay. Oh, looks different again. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered.
Right, and then we restart again so that we get back to normal. Nope, now it's blue.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had sent when Stanley...
Doors. Restart. Okay. Alright, normal.
A soft wind blew outside and perhaps rain started, and if it did, it stopped shortly after. Stanley hoped that he would one day see weather.
Yeah, it's only white outside. Okay, here it is. Boop, and I think we can just restart now. Restart. Okay. Normal.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, that one's off. Or, well, normal. Over here? Computer? 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 Input? 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 Is it on my computer? I didn't check mine. Oh, the door's closed. Okay, restart. It is on mine. What? Look at all these buttons to press. Do these buttons turn back on? Can I press all the buttons? Oh, they do turn back on. Okay, what in the world is this ending? It doesn't look like there's a way out, so I think we just have to restart, huh? What a weird ending that one is. Okay, it's blue.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, I want to go back to the normal one. I want the normal one. So that was heaven. Oh, okay, so I can just go to heaven whenever I want now. Okay.
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Yes. Okay. And while I was checking what this ending was, I saw you could...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let me out! Let me out! Okay, I was too slow, I think. Okay, you can apparently, like, poke your head in and then walk back out. I read that, I think.
All of his co-workers...
Unless I misread that.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Mm-hmm. Right. We go over here. Wait, this is different. This is different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I did. I did. Let me out. Okay. I don't know if I'm just not fast enough, or maybe I didn't read it right. I swear I read that, though.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps. What a strange game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, maybe you can't do that. Okay. And now it's different again. It's always different.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What about the right door?
This was not the correct way to the meeting
Okay.
room. And Stanley...
Alright, okay. Now I want to know what that fern was about. So, again, Stanley Parable. Stanley Parable. Fern. The fern. The fern. fern appears in the Raphael Parable? What the heck is that? The importance of the fern is disputed. Okay, that's all I had to hear. I wonder if there are any other, like, cool inputs that we've missed. Or cool endings that we've missed. I think I've gotten most of them. But I saw something about a window? And I want to know what that one is about. I saw something about a window. How to get out the window. Let me out of the window. What? Okay, so we just like get onto here? What? Oh, what the what? Is this... Is that part of the game? Is this... What?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Oh, what the heck? Yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Music?
There once was a man named Stanley.
He's singing.
Who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
Oh. Please don't copyright claim me. I think it's just gonna be music this whole time now. Oh? No, I think it's just music looping. Okay, so let's go back to the start. And I want to see what happens if you click. I want to see what happens if you click no.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Let me up.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Okay, let me out. Let me off. Okay.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was
give
part
this a
of
second
the
to
design
play
all
out.
along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Right.
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yes. No, I'm not.
Then in that case, we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
So I'm still stuck here forever and ever now. Okay. Well, I think this wouldn't be a bad spot to end then. Just staying in here for forever and ever. Okay. You know what? Let's just hold on. Let me alt tab out real quick, and then let's just turn this into. Let's just make this mine. There we go. So that was, and technically still is, the Stanley Parable. What a weird and like just real like mind weirdness. I don't even know what to say. What a weird game. But really interesting. Like, well, all like I knew this game was like about making choices, but like that was way deeper than what I expected. Yeah, so that was, man, I'm still just like thinking about it, like all the different endings. The one where like we got to play Minecraft and Portal, that was probably my favorite. That was probably my my favorite ending. That was really unexpected and just really funny. But yeah, what a strange game with all these secrets and stuff. But that was really fun. I honestly had no idea what to expect going into this, and frankly, I'm pretty glad I played this. This was an experience to say the least. I wasn't sure how I would like, you know, just going through this kind of walking game with just like a narrator just talking the whole time, but this is good. I think the narrator did a really good job, actually. It's very engaging, very fun. And it's crazy to think that this used to just be like a mod for Half-Life 2, and now it's like an actual game, so that was fun. That was lots of fun. So pretty much that's gonna be it for today. I don't really think there's anything else that I want to show with this game that I don't already know or have done already. So yeah, that was lots of fun. So we'll call it here for today's stream then. I made an announcement on Twitter that there was a typo in my weekly schedule on Twitter, at least. I said that it was gonna start on, or at 5 p.m. EST, 2 p.m. PST, or 10 p.m. UTC, on Saturday for the collab stream. That's wrong. It's actually 1 hour after that. It feels very, if it's time, but also like, you know, yeah, for sure. But yeah, so on Saturday, it will start 1 hour later than what I said, but of course I'll be making an announcement closer to that time anyway. And again, I'm very excited for that collab stream. I'm excited to chat with Luna and Neb, so hopefully you guys show up to that as well. Thanks for the stream, Seth. No problem. Peace. Thank you for coming as usual and chatting with me as we delved into the weird world of the Stanley Parable. So this was really fun. I'm glad I played this, and hope you enjoyed watching me go through all these really weird endings. The confusion one, that ending, that was really, that one messed with my mind the most. But I think the one where we got to play Minecraft and Portal, that one might have been my favorite one. But yeah, I really like the freedom that you had with this game. Even though there's like, you know, fixed endings, it really did feel like you had a lot of freedom. Even though there's like some mind controlling stuff in here. But anyway, so that's all from me for today. Thank you so much for watching as usual. Since you guys are the real stars, I'm glad you guys were here for this experience. So let me give you my outro before we leave. After today's stream, if you are at all feeling lonely, just look up to the night sky. I'm sure someone else will be watching the same stars, and you can watch the stars together no matter where you are. Thank you for coming to the stream today. Let me swap out of this and properly say goodbye. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you, and I will see you again Saturday. That will be a stream to not miss. Alright, I will see you Saturday. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.